Hello, welcome to Hero Villains. Who will win today, Sun Wukong or Lucifer? Sun Wukong possesses great strength, agility, and magical abilities. He can transform into various shapes, summon clouds to fly, and has a magical staff Ruyi Jingu Bang that can change size. He is also known for his immortality, achieved through various techniques and elixirs. And in Journey to the West, Sun Wukong is portrayed as a cunning hero with a strong sense of justice. His cunning and resourcefulness often helps him defeat stronger enemies. Lucifer is often portrayed as an entity of great power and intelligence, with abilities that include manipulation, shapeshifting, and control of dark forces. In various interpretations, he is also associated with knowledge and temptation. In works like John Milton's Paradise Lost, Lucifer is portrayed as a tragic figure, displaying both great power and deep ambition. His character can vary greatly depending on the religious, literary, or popular cultural context. Before we dive into the analysis, please hit the subscribe button and remember to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thank you very much. Sun Wukong, during his journey to the West, achieved several levels of immortality through the use of the elixir of life, practicing Taoism and consuming the entire peach garden in heaven. Each of these peaches gave him a different level of immortality. In addition, he possessed the ability to transform into anything he wanted, known as the 72. Not only that, Sun Wukong also had 72 lives, meaning that to completely destroy an immortal god like him, he would need to be killed 72 times. Notably, every time someone tried to kill him, instead of weakening, he became stronger. This was demonstrated when the heavens tried every means, including locking him in the Bagua furnace to destroy the Monkey King. However, all failed, and those efforts only increased Sun Wukong's power, affirming his unique place in mythology. Sun Wukong also possessed the ability to copy the strength of his opponents, as demonstrated in his battle with Prince Nocha. When Nocha transformed into a powerful form with 3 heads and 6 arms, Sun Wukong simply laughed and easily recreated that form, then overwhelmed his opponent without any hindrance. Feeling that no weapon on Earth was suitable for him, Sun Wukong stormed straight into the Dragon King's palace in search of the ideal weapon. There, he discovered a golden pillar that was used to measure the depth of the ocean. The pillar, called the Ruyi Jingu Bang, can flexibly change its size, from as small as a needle to as huge as enough to pierce the blue sky. This weapon has become a symbol of Sun Wukong's power and might. Not only that, Sun Wukong also possesses 8,4,0,0 magical hairs on his body, each of which has the ability to transform into anything he wants. He can create weapons, copies of himself, and even copies of his opponents, from soldiers, animals, to weapons. It is this ability that allows him to create countless things from empty space, affirming his unlimited creative power. Fighting Sun Wukong is not just facing an individual, but fighting against countless entities that can regenerate power on par with their opponents in the blink of an eye. Each entity possesses multiple levels of immortality, and their power grows exponentially throughout the battle. To win, you have to destroy all of them 72 times, which is almost impossible. Indeed, Sun Wukong's power is beyond all limits. After each battle, Sun Wukong not only does not weaken, but also becomes stronger, having defeated more than 600 gods, many of whom represent the 28 constellations. He is said to have lifted the entire Milky Way, which is described as infinite in size. His power and might even intimidated the dragon gods, who are capable of creating infinite realms. After defeating all the warriors in heaven, Sun Wukong, not hesitating to face a greater challenge, decided to challenge Buddha. Buddha offered him a deal. If Sun Wukong could jump out of the palm of his hand, he would win the throne of the Jade Emperor. Sun Wukong, always enjoying a challenge, immediately accepted. With strength and confidence, Sun Wukong jumped across the sky, thinking that he had left Buddha's hand. However, the truth was quite different. Sun Wukong had never escaped Buddha's palm. Buddha, with his supreme enlightenment and attainment of true nirvana, held all life and the universe in his hands. This means that nothing, including Sun Wukong, can go beyond his scope. In the end, Buddha sealed Sun Wukong in the 5 Elements Mountain for 500 years. After a long period of contemplation and learning, Sun Wukong was released and began a new journey, accompanying Tang Sanzang on his mission to obtain the scriptures. Sun Wukong possesses extraordinary strength, able to support Mount Sumaru with just one shoulder. In Buddhism, this mountain is described as the pillar that supports the sky and the infinite universe. During his arduous and challenging journey, Sun Wukong reached the highest state of perfection, reaching the transitional or incomplete stage of nirvana. This state is described as being beyond all concepts, limits, and existing as a boundless entity, surpassing all definitions of space and time. Sun Wukong has reached a level that surpasses both the heavenly realm and the formless realm. The formless realms in Buddhism are said to be directionless, formless, transcendental in nature, and outerversal in nature beyond all conventional dimensions. The heavenly realm, with a total of 28 realms, lies above the formless realm, representing more transcendent levels of existence. Sun Wukong's attainment of this transcendent state affirmed his mythological status as an entity unbound by conventional laws. Achieving this ransom power would have granted him 3 layers into the outer universe, but he did so later. By the end of Journey to the West, Sun Wukong had become the most powerful deity ever, cementing his position as the most powerful deity in the pantheon. He was brought before the Buddha and achieved complete nirvana, becoming the heavenly saint, the fighting Buddha, the Buddha Wukong. Wukong reaching this final state would have elevated him above everything in existence, making him more powerful than even a bodhisattva. These are beings who have reached an incomplete state of nirvana, and they claim that they cannot understand the Buddha, with Buddhism being a part of the transcendent. The transcendent is above all worlds, never returning to anything below, meaning an infinite hierarchy of cosmic entities outside, with the Wukong Buddha looking down on all of this. Wukong now has infinite power and has become omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent, meaning he is both everywhere and nowhere at the same time. With his infinite layers, this high level of outerverse can reach the level of infinite/outer. Please subscribe to the channel, it will help us a lot, and moreover, you will see great videos every day. You are the best, thank you very much. Lucifer Morningstar is beyond all common concepts and is superior to all endless, including Death of the Endless and Dream of the Endless. Lucifer frankly admits that his power is so far beyond them that it is incomparable. Even the Presence, the omnipotent entity in the DC universe, once used the image of Sun Wukong as a metaphor to describe the nature of Lucifer. Lucifer's absolute freedom and sharp intelligence make him a unique entity in the DC mythological universe. Lucifer in the present time is God. By his own creation, Lucifer was actually created as the most powerful warrior of God, and his sword Lightbringer was made from the matter of the entire creation and destroys evil itself. Now, Lucifer Morningstar has to overcome this, because heaven in DC has almost every religion, especially Buddhism. Now it is time to go to heaven. In heaven, wait has no meaning. Time does not exist in heaven. Now hell is a reflection of the darkness of heaven and is a metaphysical realm, a place that is interdimensional and not a place. Heaven in DC's cosmology is an infinite concept, beyond both space and time. Within the divine realms, there exist countless heavens, hells, and other metaphysical realms. Every soul is destined to their own heaven or hell, reflecting their own nature in the eternal creation. For example, hell is depicted as a realm of pure thought, accessible through the mind, as Martian Manhunter did. In this universe, each soul can have a personal hell, depending on their state of mind and behavior. At the same time, heaven is depicted as a place where dreams become more real as they get closer to the presence of God. In heaven, there are even more invisible and transcendent levels, which directly connects to Buddhist cosmology, which is considered part of the Presence, the supreme being of DC Comics. Buddhism in this context represents an aspect of the omnipotent being, showing the harmony between spiritual philosophies in this vast universe. Lucifer Morningstar possesses such absolute power that he can burn down all of creation just because he lost his wife. He once destroyed Logos, a powerful being, with a single touch. For Lucifer is even capable of entering and fully understanding the nature of the void, a realm that transcends all concepts of time, space, and all levels of reality. This confirms that Lucifer is not only a powerful being, but also a symbol of absolute freedom beyond all laws and limits of creation. Lucifer Morningstar stands above both Mother Night and Father Time. The two entities that created the endless, as mentioned in the Sandman Overture. Mother Night. An infinite being exists beyond all event horizons and beyond all concepts of time and space. Lucifer has stated that his father, the Presence, is an all-powerful entity, while the Great Darkness is seen as the Presence' perfect counterpart, sharing equal power. In the battle between these two supreme entities, the outcome was confirmed by Lucifer himself. It was a draw. This implies that Lucifer is the embodiment of the great evil beast, an aspect directly opposed to the Presence. Lucifer Morningstar is portrayed as an immortal being who is nearly omnipotent and omniscient, possessing limitless power. He exists outside the boundaries of the multiverse, transcending the concepts of time, space, cause and effect, life, death, and even reality itself. Nothing in creation, not even lower entities, can manipulate or influence Lucifer. He is the very symbol of absolute freedom, independent of all constraints and laws of the universe. He is a fallen angel who has existed for billions of years, long before creation, and has the power to destroy the entire multiverse at random, warp any reality to his will, and even end all existence if he so desires. A true immortal being who is not constrained by the motivations of mortals and/or lower beings, because his divine will shapes creation itself. Oof. In fact, he is stated to exist outside and beyond the realm of creation, with the power to manipulate all laws and concepts, with ableist control over reality. Sometimes he can destroy reality just by his presence. Furthermore, he is said to be the embodiment of creation and destruction. Along with his brother, he can be on par with the Presence in terms of power and supremacy. Yes, Sun Wukong would lose to Lucifer in both DC and the Bible, because Lucifer is said to be perfect in the Bible. His only weakness is Jesus or the Holy Spirit, while Wukong has some flaws. And Lucifer is more experienced than Wukong and is billions of years older than Wukong. Lucifer is extremely omnipotent, but cannot reach the level of Michael, while Wukong is like a high multiverse. There's a lot of mystery in this movie that I think is just sort of a draw and showing that Wukong is just this. People can say Wukong has many layers of immortality, but Lucifer would have to live in the lake of hell forever, which Wukong can't even survive. That's an incredible level of immortality. Wukong can summon millions of copies of himself, but Lucifer has killed trillions, or even trillions of angels, as strong or stronger than Wukong. Now wonder, it's God's army, of course they will have a lot of angels. Wukong may underestimate Lucifer, who will strike first, but Lucifer will easily dodge. Lucifer will manipulate him into doing something against God, and Wukong will fall for it. And then Lucifer will tell God to punish Wukong. He will send Wukong to heaven. Lucifer can freely enter and exit heaven. Wukong thinks he destroyed it. He tried to destroy it thinking it was the same heaven, but failed. God will get angry and punish him quite severely, and Lucifer wins just by outwitting Wukong. Jesus will intervene and give Wukong a second chance. Wukong will change and apologize, or still be stubborn. If he apologizes, he just asks Jesus to punish Satan. If not, Lucifer will win. Lucifer wins because he is not even afraid to go against Yahweh or God, who can destroy creation easily. I mean creation including infinite universes. Hell and heaven, bigger than all infinite universes combined. I hope you enjoyed this fight. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow me if you like. That's it for today's video. Thanks a lot.